Yo, how's it going? I'm back in the video, and today we are going to be talking about why Luka Doncic is in fact that dude. If you're an NBA fan in any type of way, and you just watched the Game 7 of Dallas versus Phoenix, that was probably the most entertaining 40-point blowout beatdown I have ever witnessed. Luka Doncic just put on probably one of the best all-time playoff performances that you can when you're beating a team by 40 points. Like, Luka Doncic just showed the world. Now, everybody knew he was already, like, a beast. Like, he was a bucket. But right now, he just showed everyone, like, he is on that level to where him by himself can make a team a contender and be a very scary playoff team, and he can single-handedly pretty much beat elite teams by himself. And that is a level of player that we rarely see in the NBA. Like LeBron, Kawhi, Giannis, probably, those type of players are the guys that can single-handedly make a team into a finals contender. And Luka Doncic has just entered that room, and he is showing that right now. So if that does sound interesting to you, or you want to hear what I have to say going farther in this video, I'm going to be getting to all that very shortly, and a little bit more as well. So with all that out of the way, without any further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be getting into is going to be what the hell just happened. Like, I mean, Luka Doncic in Game 7, an elimination game in the second round of the playoffs against the Phoenix Suns, who had just made the finals just last year, and they went into 6 games with the Milwaukee Bucks last year in the finals. So it was a respectable finals and everything. They're a very good built team. They're going into an elimination game against one of the best point guards of all time, Devin Booker, who's an emerging superstar, and DeAndre Ayton, who is a top 10 center. And then they also have players like Jay Crowder and Mikal Bridges, who was just a defensive player of the year candidate just this season. This team is extremely well built, and really everyone, including me, had the Phoenix Suns winning this series in probably 5 to 6 games, and the Dallas Mavericks were able to force a Game 7. And in that Game 7, we just saw Luka Doncic drop 35 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 10 rebounds on 54% shooting from the three-point line, and 63% shooting from the field. That is absolutely absurd numbers for any game. And then if you really look at it, and it comes in an elimination game in Game 7, that is extremely impressive. And if you want it to get even more impressive, he did that in only 3 quarters of play, as the Dallas Mavericks were beating the shit out of the Phoenix Suns so badly, Luka did not have to play for the entire 4th quarter. That is insane in a Game 7 elimination game to go to the Western Conference Finals. And this isn't even to say, like, he did have help from players like Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson, and some other players played very strongly in this game. So I'm not saying Luka Doncic did this by himself, but in the beginning of the game, I think Luka started off scoring 8 of the first 10 points for the Dallas Mavericks. Like, you could just tell from the beginning, Luka Doncic was going to be on some real tough shit tonight, because Luka is that dude, and he was trying to show that, and that is exactly what he did. And that is after all the drama with Devin Booker, talking about this is the Luka Doncic special. There's that clip of him hitting the ball out of the hand and Luka Doncic talking back to him, and they really just did not like each other at all. And Luka Doncic, I'm sure, took this personally, and I'm sure that is a big reason to why Luka played so damn good and so damn hard this entire game. Like, Luka probably went in this game saying, there is a 0% chance I lose this game. He was talking shit to the fans, people, like, he was doing everything that you wanted. He was embracing that villain role, and he showed why he can do that, because no one on the court can stop anything that he can do. And to really put salt on the wound, since this game was so over at halftime, the Phoenix Suns had 27 total points as a team, compared to Luka Doncic, who at halftime had 27 points by himself. I don't know what's more impressive. It's probably more impressive to hold an NBA team to only 27 points in an entire half of basketball. That has to be one of the lowest points scored in the past, like, 10 years for a whole half. That is, like, insanely low. Like, that's a high school number of points in the NBA at halftime of the second round in an elimination game with a Hall of Fame point guard on one side. Like, that is absolutely insane to be able to do that, and Luka just absolutely destroyed the Phoenix Suns in every way. This Game 7 was completely controlled by him and the Mavericks, and they just looked like the better team. Now, on paper, this is very, very crazy, because in no way, shape, or form were the Dallas Mavericks on paper the better team. DeAndre Ayton should have had his way with the Dallas Mavericks big men, but instead, it ended up being Davis Bertans and really Maxi Kleber kind of outplaying DeAndre Ayton for this entire series, which is an insane thing to say. Devin Booker had a horrible game going into Game 7, and then Chris Paul as well had a terrible game in this Game 7 as well, and it is just insane how bad these guys played. I didn't think it was possible for all three of them to play. And DeAndre Ayton, honestly, this entire series, if he just played like a 7-foot, 258-pound center, he probably could have dominated this series completely by himself. There's no world where Maxi Kleber, Norman Powell, or Davis Bertans can guard DeAndre Ayton in the paint if DeAndre Ayton's trying to bang down low. The problem is, DeAndre Ayton decided he was going to try fadeaways, hook shots, and all that, and not bang in the paint, and he played like a 7-foot small forward for some reason, and he kind of didn't have the impact on this series that he probably should have due to how much superior he was in the paint compared to the Dallas Mavericks big men, and Dallas was able to take advantage of that. They killed him on the three-point line, and their big men kind of outplayed DeAndre Ayton due to coaching and scheming, honestly. And then Luka Doncic was by far the best player in this series. Chris Paul was kind of inconsistent throughout it, and Devin Booker just picked the worst night possible to play like absolute dog shit. So, with all that being said, what the hell just happened? Luka Doncic just upset the probably favorites to come out of the West by far, and it showed that Luka Doncic is just on a whole different level compared to a lot of people in the NBA right now. And what makes this even more impressive, because let's be honest, without Luka Doncic on this roster, is this team really even a playoff team? And to me, the answer to that question is a very, very strong no. Because if you look at the starting lineup without Luka, it consists of Jalen Brunson, Spencer Dinwiddie, Reggie Bullock, Darian Finney-Smith, and Dwight Powell. And I can't say that I think that is a even play-in level team. And that starting lineup that, in my opinion, without Luka isn't a playoff team, Luka just willed to the Western Conference Finals past the Utah Jazz and past the Phoenix Suns. So they were able to beat two extremely good, well-built teams. Like, Utah was probably a dark horse team to get out of the West this year with star Donovan Mitchell and multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, and the Dallas Mavericks were able to beat that team within 6 games. And then you get down 0-2 to the Phoenix Suns, everybody counts you out, and Luka does Luka-like things, and what happens? They end up winning the series in 7 games. So extremely, extremely impressive stuff. They're in the Western Conference Finals now. They're going against the Warriors, and it's just absolutely insane how much Luka Doncic has impacted this team. And like I said earlier, he's making impacts on teams that almost no one in the NBA can make. People like Giannis, Jokic, Kawhi Leonard in his prime, Steph Curry in his prime, those type of players single-handedly make a team extremely good. But not many players can do that, and that Luka is doing that at such a young age is almost just never seen before, and he's just so impressive with what he's doing. And I'm sure the dude is going to be having multiple MVPs by the time his career is all said and done. And if the league ever messes up and gives Luka Doncic a legit all-star level player to compare him with or to pair him with during the season, that team is going to be an instant finals contender no matter what. Like, if Luka Doncic just gets any star level help, this team is going to be extremely scary, and I'm sure he will get a star level player to play alongside at some point in his career, whether that's with Dallas or another team, that's to be said. But if he does get any help, this dude is going to win multiple finals as well. And as far as the Golden State Warriors series that's coming up, now I'm not counting them out because I've counted against Luka twice now because I didn't think Dallas was going to win the first series, but that was kind of because Luka wasn't playing for the beginning of it, and I said they were going to lose the Phoenix Suns series, and I was wrong about both of them. So I'm not counting the Dallas Mavericks out once again, but at this point, I do think the Warriors should be able to beat the Dallas Mavericks. On paper, Steph Curry and Luka Doncic are about the same level player, and they're very good, some of the best players in the NBA, and they're going to cancel each other out on the offensive end. But the Warriors still have Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and other players like that to help them win. And I think they have better role players. I think they're a better built team. They have Draymond Green, who's one of the smartest players in the NBA. They're a very well built team, very well coached team. And I just can't see Luka Doncic, Jalen Brunson, and Spencer Dinwiddie beating a team that consists of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins, and is coached by a multi-time championship coach in Steve Kerr. I just cannot see it. If Luka Doncic somehow pulls this shit off, he's the best player in the NBA, all right? I will kill myself if he does this. And I want to see Luka win, but I just highly, highly doubt he will be able to do it. But I'm not counting him out. There is a chance it happens. Luka Doncic is that dude. And there's a very high chance that now that I'm saying that, Luka's going to average 50 a game and the Dallas Mavericks will sweep them or some shit like that's going to happen. But until that does happen, Luka Doncic has shown that he is, in fact, that guy in this playoffs, and that he is in fact one of the best players, if not a top 5 player in the entire NBA right now, and that he is going to be dominating the league for years and years to come. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be for this video, so comment below. Do you agree with me? Do you think Luka Doncic could be a top 5 player when he's all said and done? Do you think he will win MVPs? Any of your thoughts in the comment section below? And also comment below, who do you think is going to win the series, the Golden State Warriors or the Dallas Mavericks? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you did like the video point, hit the like button and subscribe button. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I hope you have a blessed day, kind of blessed day. So you need to have a blessed day. All glory to God. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Boo. Blah.